We charge on to TrenchTober. What's up, Alec? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hope my balance on audio is good. Oh, probably a little quiet. Oh, the song just ended. We'll let that song start. All right, close the door. Get chat up on my tablet so I can read y'all. Being goofy goobers. And we can get started on today. Alrighty, there's that. We're here. Hello, hello. There's my handsies. Pull this back up. Alright, there. Cool, cool, cool. We can get started. Alright, today we're going to be trying to add some cloth to the dragon. And that'll be... I will make a YouTube short after this from the footage. It'll probably be very short. But, see, get what I said there? See, like what I said there? Where's my masking tape? There it is. I saw a pretty cool dude named Spen do something pretty cool with masking tape. He made cloth from it, like cloth from it. So we're going to try to do the same. I have no idea how this is going to go. But we're going to try our bestest here. That's all you can ask for. This piece might not be long enough. What is on my hands? I don't know. Somebody who also was making a trench dragon gave me this idea to do like these strands of paper that kind of like wrap around the model. And they kind of flutter off and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. And then we can get that out of here. Scratch it up a little bit. We're going to attempt to not cover up any of the cool detail that's on this model because there's lots of it. Like I don't want to cover up these like horns that they have right here. Oh, this actually might be kind of interesting. That's pretty cool. All right. All right. Okay, maybe we're cooking with something here. Alrighty, let's do the other side now to match that. Using my very burnt blade. Oh, that's what's on my hands. I was like, what's on my fingers? Oh, it's just the soot from the blade. Excited to see this cloth work out. I hope it does. It would be pretty cool if like this little like Bernie effect I just did kind of works. I'm going to try to do some semi-sketchy stuff here, but we're going to see if it works. Because that's what we're here for. We're going to tape this here. All right. That didn't work. That did not work at all. I'm going to turn my fan on. Don't do this at home, kids. As I just throw the dragon around too. We do have a little baby piece we can put back here on the tail, though. I gotta support the dragon up a little bit because this is gonna take. Oh, that's gonna be stuck to my fingers. That's awesome. That's great. All right. This thing's so fried. I wish this thing had a base. It would make it so much easier to work on. Actually, I think I might like that better than the... yeah, let's cut. Where's this other piece? So it's there and there. Then we're gonna pinch this down, make sure this has like a solid bond on it, as we can. And then we're gonna burn the edges here. There's even like little pieces of it like falling down. I'm okay with that. Just trying to think of a good way to tatter this up around like this part. I guess I just pick at it probably. Probably cover it with some glue and then I just... oh yeah, that's all I do right there is I just pick at it on the edges with this. Okay, cool. Let me do that on this side now. Idiot JK, I love you. What's up, buddy? Don't worry, I'm kind of being an idiot tonight. I'm playing with fire on stream. So don't mind me. currently trying to weather this cloth that we're making. This cloth we're making out of masking tape. That's rude. What's up, buddy? Now we have dragons? Dude, we've had dragons this whole time. Actually, yes, there's a rule for this model. YOLO. There's a rule for this model in the book already. I'm just trying to like... I don't know, how does this look? Y'all tell me. So I can zoom in on that hand here. So I'm kind of like trying to pick at it right now with a with like a pair of tweezers. I thought it was set in the late 40s. I think it's 1920. So the 20s is when it's set in. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. And everyone else gets to see how I do this now. Ready, Dragorium? Careful, don't do this at home. Will primer stick to it? We will find out. I think so. I don't see why primer wouldn't withhold judgment until painted. True. My hands are like sooty. I don't know if I like the end one quite yet. I might need to... Yeah, I don't like that. That would just come off. So we're going to cut that off. Ow. Like we did sponge chopping, little arcs out with that arcs lighting. Oh, see, like I have this because my work uniform has strings, and you burn these off. You burn the strings off with that. That's why I own that. I actually kind of want to try this as a hair tie up top. If it works out, that's so funny. If it works out, we'll steal it. You're right. No, I have a uniform because I'm in a special form of IT. But still, it also works for like suits and stuff. Like anything you have a string on, you can like burn the string off. I want to cut some of this off. I don't like how uniform this is. Burn it again a little bit. What do we like more? Do we like the chain or do we like the hair tie? That went out. Yeah, there we go. Now we can take this piece. We can stuff it around this part of the model. Alec is right though. I gotta fucking fix my stream. 1 second. Chain, don't kink shame the dragon. Yeah, I think the chain's a little better too. So I'll probably take the chain off, or I'll take the hair tie off up top. See if I can get this to lay how I want it to. Probably not. Don't kink shame the dragon. I need to cut this there. That's what the problem is with this one. That one's too thick. Take that off. It's a little less even. And we're just gonna this. This is very hard to do and to get onto camera and to do properly, by the way. Like, I'm going to do some change later on this model, and I know it's going to be impossible to get everything showed up on camera. Kind of just mangle the piece that's left. this is one of those things that's making it very hard to then work with the model. I wonder how a file would do on this. No idea. Yeah, we're gonna take this off of this up here. Yeah, I think you're right on the chain. I think that is probably the better call. But that means we're gonna burr down the gem that's up here. I don't like the gem that's on it, which is why I had the chain on it to cover that up. But the chain underneath it is in the way. Now that we have most of this kind of sanded down out of the way, you can come in with a knife and just kind of clean up, because it spins so fast it kind of melts the plastic. So we just kind of come in here and carve away what it kind of pushed out of the way. And then now we have a strong foundation for it to cover the chain up. Yeah. Yep, cool. Says hello. Tell you first. What's up, Alex Jr.? How are you, man? And then we can kind of like carve away some of that stuff. This blade is very weak now. Probably because I lit it on fire a bunch yesterday. I think we add 2 more cloths. No, because I'm going to add chain around the feet instead. I'd like these 2. I think this is all we need. What do you guys think? You think that's enough cloth on this dragon? I guess it'll be easier to tell once we have them. Yes, if you finally switch over to Chimera, because Cyber Dragons are awesome. I have not. I'm not a Chimera player. That's definitely not for me. But I think that's enough, like, just, I don't know where else to add cloth on this without, like, going crazy on the detail. So I'm going to add chains around the feet here and here. And I'm going to finish this wrap on the chain back here. And I think that'll probably, then we'll do more of this battle damage, and that'll probably seal the deal on it until we get the wings on it. I got to carve up this, probably. So yeah, let's get some chains out. That is done with these chains. I ordered a big old pack on Amazon that got here today. And these are a little different, so that'll actually be kind of interesting to have, so. Yeah, that'll be a good little pack right there. This came with like little tweezers. Are these gonna be any good here? Oh, it has a little cutter on it. So yeah, maybe. You made us night. He needs some little nails holding the chains onto him. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Right now I have it where like they're just wrapped around him. You made his night good. I hope Alex Jr. has a wonderful the rest of his night. He was our Chimeric player, minus Robbie, but like these suck. That's not gonna work. The little like nails bringing these in actually might be a good idea. Dragorium, you've done it again. You've had a good idea. They're rare for you, I am aware, but you did it. You guys can see again how I do the. Yeah, hopefully y'all get out to some events up there soon. Once in a blue moon. Yeah, I don't know how I'll add the nails, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna add the UV resin right there. Kind of poke this into it. And then we'll hit it with the UV flashlight. And then I'll cure that in place. And then we can wrap it around. I've just been putting all the UV resin in like the spots where you can't see it, obviously. Been playing Monster Hunter 6 and BF6. Monster Hunter and BF6 going to Disney next week too. Dude, you're going to be so behind. You're going to come back and this dragon's going to be done. Just kidding. That's not happening. But that would be a great idea if it was somehow. Really cool if it was. But you're right now I have the chains kind of like friction wrapped. Oh, I can see it. Yeah. I think we'll do this as I knock around my other stuff around my room. And then we can put a little bit of UV resin right there on that part of the foot because it's on the inside. Flinda, you see it now? You see the vision? I don't want to add too much though, because I feel like that's going to be like... Here we go. There's another one all wrapped up and dangling. Let's get the next one down. Flinda, what's your next big project? What are you working on? What's on your guys' painting desk right now? I know Alec is more grave diggers because he's got to finish them. But once you get those pots in, what are you going to be working on? I mean, dogs are like babies, man. They eat whatever they want when they're hungry. Xerxes 2 for me. Heck yeah, Joe would be proud. Joe is our local Scorn player who also plays Brine Bloods. Must be a thing with y'all. Classic. I mean, I think my point, unfortunately, still stands. They love to do whatever they need to do. They are toddlers. Instead, I will waste paint by tipping the pots over, although I got some paint pot holders, but an actual spillage. Nice, that's good. That's that. And then we can put a little bit of... I don't want to mess up the cloths too much. Yeah, there. Rookie numbers. Jagorium, you can't say anything about having armies until you play the game again. So when I see you at Adepticon or Nova next year, then we can have a talk. Got him. Alright, there's the next one. The two dangling chains right there. And then now it's to finish the back chain. Captain Con narrative event. True. You also got to get ready for you just got to paint your gravediggers, man. You could be like me and prime indoors. I don't need all of these extra chains. Yeah, as you can see, I ordered a lot. So I will never run out of chain now. Flindo, I wish you the greatest of luck, my friend. I've never had luck painting things as they come out. But you are a better man than me. Oh, did you get into that? No, you didn't. Maybe? All minis need chains. It is a pretty cool addition, I'm not gonna lie. But not all, like... I might do it to more minis now that I have so much. And it's such a simple thing to work with because I have so much now. 5,000 guys have got a point. That's insane. Hobbynomicon would be jealous of you right now. I know he's cranking away at stuff. So we'll take that. We're going to take our little bit of chain here and lay that into that. I'm trying to tie this together as much as we can because this is the start and end of two different chains. Not even works. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've been packing my house because I'm getting ready to move. I gotta like see all my orcs, and man, I was excited for my orcs. You moving to Florida? Nah, I don't know when I'm moving and where I'm moving. That's a secret. It's a secret. It's a super secret. It's super secret. He missed me? Dude, I wish. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind New York aside from it being New York. Alright. So that's her tail done. Oh no, did I fuck it up? I think I fucked it up. Oh god, no. Please, no. I'm off. Have a good night. Good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I think that's enough chains because we're going to have the two big wings mounted here. It doesn't need to be perfectly symmetrical because it's like, what's the chances of that actually happening in lore? I need to do the chain around her neck. That's what I need to do. The last little bit of the, where's the other one? This one. Yeah, I'm going to cut this one off because it won't match. That was a good test, though. We're adopting you? Like me, or is in Flindo? Oh, in Flindo, he would adopt. He would do it. He would take both of you in a heartbeat. Alex, that kind of dude. He's just a good guy. No, now you have to adopt Flindo. Too late. Dude, Flindo, then we could be brothers. %, yeah. It's a triple package deal. Ow, just stabbed myself with my tweezers. That's awesome. No. You're... So yeah, we have to just adopt you, and then we have to be okay with your wife moving in. Because then it's not weird. I want this to dangle a little bit, but not like a lot. Yeah, that's a perfect amount. Now that I have so much of this, I don't mind wasting a little bit of it, which is good. Before I had to be like really careful about how much I used. Y'all be forced to work at the games. Labor. Would I at least get paid? Alec. That's all. That's my requirement because my current job is barely doing that now. And you don't have to say what my current job is. I prefer you didn't, but that's the funny part. Because you know. Did I really do any modeling? I don't know. I've burned myself already tonight. Does that count? And good. I'm glad I'll get paid. All right. There's her hair done. She's got some ties done. I want to do something with her. This is too pretty. But I'm not sure what to do with it. I can light this candle though and start doing some damage to her again. We could go there at least. We could take a break from the chains. Oh, wait, hang on. This is a good idea. We can warm up the blade. And then kind of like touch the paper. Try to get it to melt a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Because like the middle of the paper was looking too clean. Your black lacquer active. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, man. You're always so sweet to me. Alright, here comes the big damage time. You get to watch me fucking put a scar in her face. Thanks, man. I'm trying. Now we're just adding some gashes, some damage to her. And then we're gonna add it like the combat biologist impaled her. I need like a pointed needle. So if you guys have read any of the lore, there's a model called the Combat Biologist. And I'm guessing, and like to me, I'm doing these holes like he had like been like he had managed to capture the dragon, which is why it has all the chains on it, and they're just like damaged, like injection sites from his giant needles. So I'm trying to make them kind of like regular holes down the model. I'll have to come back and cut these strings off. I mean, it would be Trench Crusade without some lore, some metal lore to it. I think one of these should be gone. We're just gonna fucking chop this motherfucker off right here. I can warm up the blade to like cut into it more. I'm doing the opposite. I mean, some people like the pots, and I think they should have both options, personally. But, like, I understand why they don't from a logistical standpoint. But I also wish they offered them both. I wish they offered them both, at least in the Kickstarter. I hope the pots you got, Flindo, are good. I don't know if you've gotten them in yet. Imagine like it had cut through some of that up there. And then we're gonna imagine somebody got on the backside of the dragon. Just use super glue. Okay, Mr. X Army. Yeah, of course you're gonna say you just use super glue. Just a big old gash. Put a gash into this knee. Oh, that's funny. That's doesn't surprise me. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Print off some weapons and like stick a piece of brass rod into it. Lore-wise, I'm trying to do it where it's like it hasn't seen battle in a long time. Got 7 live viewers. Dude, that's crazy. They're watching me just cut up a $140 model. I posted this in the Trench Crusade Facebook. They're like, "You're so brave for like cutting up a big model." I'm like, I don't give a frick, dude. I mean, this is fun. They're probably like, all my normal viewers are like, "Where's the war machine? No war machine? Bye-bye." Now we can take our little... I just like general hobbying. Yeah, that's probably what most people are. And we're gonna kind of smooth some of these out. Make them look like they're kind of healed. And then just kind of... Yeah, this is basically just like some pretty rough kit, some like pretty rough kit bashing. I'm fine with those being there. I want to burr off this back logo. It doesn't need like all of this iconography on it. It's like, it's a very pretty model, but it doesn't need to be super pretty. You need to remove all of it? I mean, we can go for it. Let's try it. You say so, Flindo, I'll do it. We're gonna do that. Let's get a bigger filing piece out. Because I have a flatter piece that'll just fly right through this. It's like higher grit. I'll leave it on the chest because that's going to be hard to remove anyway, but I'll remove some of it on the shoulder pads. I think I lived in universe. It's true. I wish you were still down here playing Trench Crusade with us, man. I can take this one. Yeah, Matt loves this game. Like, and so does Rich. Like, talking to them both, they're like, I mean, you just listen to the story about how they were friends. They love this game. They're super excited to have their hands like on the reins of the game now. His mustache keeps getting in the way. Dragon stash? It kind of does. It's quite alright, though. We're going to see if this works, because now I have like a smaller grit one. We're going to see if I can like smooth out the parts I just sanded. And close off this candle before I light myself on fire. It doesn't need to be perfect, but just a little smoother would be great. Fire! Kind of knock off some of that dust. I'll have to reestablish some of the cuts here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, there's the inside. Oh, God. What have you done to me? What have you done to me, Flindo? I have to do so much work now. Will you get in there? Not very precisely, but you will. I think you're going to be my best bet. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm kind of concentrating here. This is kind of like a... I don't want to take away too much, but I don't want to take away too little. It'll look better when it's primed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing so much work today, I might actually be able to make 2 TrenchTober videos out of this. Alright, let's go back in with the... Hell yes. Yeah, I need the wings printed first, though, before I can, yeah, the wings need to be printed before I could prime this thing. Because I still have to prime and attach the wings. Cool. I mean, the armor was not gonna... I was not gonna paint that trim. Then the trim that's staying on the chest piece, because it's already so beautiful, is not getting painted separately. It's just gonna stay the armor of the trim. I can tell you that much. I think all I have left is the underside here, and then we're good on that parts. We can lay her down. Switch to the other one. Chat is a democratic hoax. Well, it depends on... I want the wings to be quite large. Because this will be on a 240 mil base. So this will be quite the large model when it's done. That's why I'm home. Y'all are funny. Y'all are hilarious. Alright, let's get this last little bit right here. We need rum. Never Alec, no drinking this month. Well, I am a Brian Book player. Yeah, Flindo has to drink for both of us. Cool. And we can take the little sanding tool now. Smooth this out, and then I'd say these are done. Yeah, cool. Again, I'm leaving the chest piece. I think that'll look cool, but I think like the shoulder pads being all scuffed up is cool. I do want to like carve some runes into the side now again. Ow, just burned myself. See? What we do? Hobby Knights, hurt yourself. Alright, that's going. I want to carve some runes into the side now. Or two. I just need a trench board. Or 2 or 5. I told you. You can print one when you finish another one. For Orktober? Orktrollber? Yeah. I mean, this star is definitely not perfect, but... Oh, you know what I have to do? Oh, that's the greatest idea I've had in a while. This is going to be such an Easter egg, and it's probably not going to work that well, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry, I really wanted to make sure this works. We can add some bullet craters. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'm happy with that. It's the brand of sacrifice from Berserk. I can clean it up a little bit. I expect this to be a very... Griffith! Yeah, I'm a huge Berserk fan, so this feels right. Yeah, I'll take that. And then I want to look up the Doom symbol. If there is one. I want better music. This one. Doom. That's not. Control A. Symbol. Oh, geez, that's gonna be hard to do. All right, we have this giant shoulder pad. We can try to do this. Too bad Berserk isn't allowed to have a good anime adaptation. Yeah, I mean, maybe if the series was done, they could, like, do it, but I feel like that affects some of it. This is going to be probably one of the harder ones I've done here. We're going to try our best. Oh, I know, but like, it's also like after the movies they've done are fine, but it's like the arc literally right after the movie they do is pretty. I'm assuming you've read it. It's pretty bad. Like in terms of like getting a studio to agree to that. Alec, you can't just say things to be funny, okay? You got to say them with meaning. All right. I don't know how this is coming through so far, but we're trying our best here. Yeah, and the Berserk manga is one of those ones that's like, holy shit, everyone should read this. I didn't mind Dr. Stone. I didn't watch past the first season. I also didn't read the manga. It was cool. I think I got put on like a hiatus because like the season was over, and then I just never caught up to it. I cover its face with cloth. No, Pulskate, no. What's up, man? I think I've actually done enough cloth that I'm happy with. I'm now just working on carving in more runes. I don't want to do too much, not yet. I want to do it in sections. FPS 3D anime. It's true. All right. I think that's pretty good for what I'm going for. You won't carve a small metafix. I mean, I don't have $5. So, yeah. It was looking pretty sweet so far. Thanks, man. Right now, I'm trying to carve the Doom symbol into the shoulder pad that we, like, smoothed out earlier. There was a bunch of, like, swirly bits on this. I think I'm just gonna like, I thought this was cooler, and then this is like way too neat. So we're gonna cut into it. I have a saying of what more anime I want, but it'd be hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna kind of just cross this out like it was like bastardized and covered up. She's got some chips in here we can accentuate here. Yeah, if you watch the original Dragon Ball, there are some things in there that are like, oh, this show is definitely from a past but before us. So right now I'm working on like, so there already are some chips on her armor in the front. And I'm kind of just following the one they added to the models, and I'm just accentuating them. Thought it was a cartoon Japanese. I'm melting off the flowers here at the top, because I do not like the look of the flowers, like little flowery gemstones. Looking good, man. Thank you. What's up, Christopher? And then once these are probably smoothed out, maybe we'll try to carve another rune into this or something. So I've actually already started putting damages all over the dragon. As you can see there, I kind of like put scars and stuff. I need to put some bullet wounds in it. I am using a candle from Bath and Body Works. It smells like pumpkins. Flowers probably don't exist in Trench Crusade. You're right, unless you're falling under a sin of lust. And then they're all around you whenever you think they are. And then you wake up and you are not where you think you are. But yeah, I heated up Hitting up an X-Acto knife. I'm about to just carve in another little rune here. I'm gonna try to at least. That's just gonna get sanded down. But now we can do some bullet wounds because that's a good idea. Oh, this came undone. I need to add more resin to this. Let me add a drop of resin here. Do you think you could do a missing limb? No, the dragon's like really pretty, and I don't want to like cut off a whole limb. So we put some more UV resin down, and now we can cure it. Melting floors and smell of pumpkin spice latte. Melting flowers and yeah. Now that's my sin of lust. That's my army right there. You say it's a pumpkin spice candle? I sure did. Can't wait to see this finish. Thanks, man. Playing some old school RuneScape. Stopped in to check the progress. Thanks, dude. Dude, enjoy some old school RuneScape. Please hit 99 mining for me because I haven't played in a little bit. I could probably do like a chipped toe. I'd do that. But next up is bullet holes before we get distracted too much. And I think I have an idea how I want to do this. So I have this little blade right here, this little Dremel. And we can just kind of press into it randomly. You are basic? I sure am, dude. I love my pumpkin spice. Yeah, now we're just drilling random holes. And we can put some in the arms, too. Something in the mouth. Arms cross. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. That would be pretty cool, though. I don't know if it'll have it. I'll probably just have some gore in it, is all. Pumpkin spice season is the best. Alex, you mixed the joke about pumpkins yesterday. I'll have to explain it to you after. I mean, Alec, you're allowed to have nice things. You don't have to hate the coffee. You can have black coffee, and then you can also have nice coffee, too. You can do both. And then I'm going to do a gash right there. Gash right there. A gash right there. Some gashes in the nails. I love jokes. Where's my file? Here it is. I'm giving her a pedicure, but a very poor one. Yeah, I don't know about you, but this is looking kind of trenchy. I do want to try to... Vanilla Coke is pretty good. Coke Zero also rocks. Oh, I have a Coke over there. I haven't been drinking. I have an orange cream Coke. Oh my god. I hate... Streaming's fun, but then I forget I have good drinks near me. Alec, you can... Lee, you can excuse yourself. Pepsi Zero is inferior to Coke Zero. By all means. I have Pepsi Zero when they have no Coke Zero. Is it looking crusade-y, though? I think it is. I'd say so. Trenchy, crusade-y? Yeah, you get it. I think I want to add another big gash to this armor piece here. All right. Let's do a little bit of damage on the tail. I mean, Alec, I love you, but you're allowed to be wrong, and that's okay. Because it's literally Diet Coke Lime is the best soda. Like, right now, Diet Coke Lime is the best right now. Swip swap arm zero. Alright, tail's a little damaged. I want to try to add some of this to the model. Yeah, whenever we do go to paint this flesh, all of these battle wounds are going to be so fun to paint, I swear. I'm lying because there's going to be so many of them. But it'll be worth it in the end. mean, Mellow Yellow might be better Mountain Dew, but what's better than Baja Blast Zero? Gotcha. Gotcha. You can see all the soot. Livewire Zero, dude. Now you're talking. Code Red Zero? Code Zero Red? Now we're living. And this. I'm gonna tatter up this leather, and I think we're gonna call it for a night. And you can't forget the best Mountain Dew, which is the Halo one. Alright, let's tatter up this back leather. I remember Game Fuel. Oopsies. Alrighty. And that is it for tonight. Oh, I am tired. A good hour and a half of just almost 2 hours of just chopping this thing up. We added some cloth to it. We're going to do more still. There's still lots to do. But I want to get the wings on now. I'm at that point where I want to get the wings on. And, like, get some more work on that done first. Looks great. Thanks, man. I want to figure out something for this stuff up here. I might do that tomorrow for tomorrow's TrenchTober update. I might figure out the top up here. I added a scar to her face, and then we just tore up the rest of this model. Wrapped it up in chains. We went to town on this thing. It's a dragony dragon. It sure do be. But I wish you guys a wonderful night. Thank you guys for watching, hanging out with me, keeping me company while I cut up a very fun model to make it even funner. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you in today's TrenchTober update, tomorrow's TrenchTober update, and all the other TrenchTober updates until next Tuesday's stream. Because I think I'm going to try to bring back Tuesday streams. That seems kind of cool. Obviously, I got a lot to do first, but Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to keep rambling, so you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.